Hi, good day all. My name is Agweze Jennifer and I'll be presenting on the topic preliminary in-silico evaluation of antihypertensive effect of selected Nigerian plants. This is my outline. Introduction. Hypertension is the recurrent increase in blood pressure and it has been said to contribute to 16.5% of global annual deaths, thereby causing morbidity and mortality rates to increase. This results to a cause for concern, and this study tends to explore the plant-derived medicinal compounds for hypertension using computational models. Statement of problem: they have been known to be paucity of data, comprehensive data on antihypertensive effect of Nigerian plants, especially with the integration of in-silico approaches. Even if safety and toxicity has been lacking, where adverse effects of these phytochemicals present are not even known, and even their clinical relevance are also lacking. This is the problem that this particular study tends to achieve or solve. Aims of this study. The study tends to investigate the antihypertensive effect of selected phytocompounds present in selected Nigerian medicinal plants using computational approaches. Objective is to identify the phytocompounds, prepare them to be dockable format, identify even the protein that is responsible for this antihypertensive effect, carry out molecular docking on them, undertake bioactivity prediction of the frontrunner phytochemicals that will be identified, and also carry out post-docking analysis on them using SwissTarget and Discovery Studio. Justification of study. Here, this experiment will tend to stimulate interactions between protein and ligands. We will also use mean and standard deviation to be able to calculate the binding energies and also predict compound binding probability, reduce even cost in comparison to conventional drug discovery methods. Methodology. We will identify the plants with this effect, identify our target of interest, find the compound that are already known to be isolated from this plant will also be identified, 3D structures of them, we downloaded them, we prepared them using the PyMol and AutoDock tool, then finally we docked them using Autodock-vina. We carried out the post-docking analysis of them to know their particular family they target and also identify the solubility of these frontrunner compounds to be able to help us carry out in vivo and in vitro studies. Results: a total of 200 Nigerian plants were found using the literature mining. Our target of interest were also identified and we used the angiotensin converting enzyme receptor and also the renin receptor. We all know that these two receptors help the RAS system and indirectly or directly they affect our blood pressure. We also used literature mining to get 390 phytochemicals that were already known to be isolated and identified from these Nigerian plants downloaded. We got their 3D structure like you can see on the system, the 3D structures of the ACE receptor and the renin receptor. We docked them and we found out to have 50 phytocompounds out of the 390 showed better binding ability and even multi-targeting ability together in comparison with these two protein of interest, 2XAZ and 3D9. This on my screen is the 50 front-runner phytochemicals that were identified. Then from this system, you can see from the graph, enalapril and benazepril were our reference compound we are comparing them with. And you can see that the front-runner compounds showed very high percentages in comparison with these drugs. Same with this, we used aliskiren and for the renin and they showed very good percentages in comparison with these drugs. Then for the SwissTargetPrediction, our classes of interest were proteins and enzyme, and 52% of these frontrunner phytocompounds targeted to both of them, 65% targeted to only proteins, and 83% of them targeted the enzyme only. Solubility profile of the frontrunner phytocompounds were examined to select the best solvent for extracting these compounds, and this helped us in our guidance for in vivo and in vitro studies, which is already ongoing as we speak. Conclusion: front-runner phytocompounds with multi-target ability and high specificity for ACEI and renin inhibitor were identified, and these identified phytocompounds can serve as base compounds to trigger the development of new possible hypertensive treatment options of plant origin, and based on this, the in vivo study is ongoing. These are my references. Thank you so much for listening.